Hello, everyone. This is Smith 213, the podcast that no one asked for. And we are a bunch of college group guys. And that's probably not a great intro, but
that's okay.
This is episode 1. We're getting there. And I'm going to figure it out. So we're going to go through introductions since this is episode 1. I am your host. Can I call myself that?
Yeah,
for sure.
Let's go.
Yes, your host.
Already grabbing for power.
He's the Gryffindor. That's what he does.
Yes. My name is Jack, your host. I'm the resident Gryffindor. And I will be leading you through this new adventure. And for better or worse.
And what an adventure it will be.
Okay, yes, my name is Jack. I am 18 years old. And I am studying voice performance and business minor and theater minor. So, yeah, very busy 4 years for me. But yeah, one interesting thing about me is that I like to go golfing. And
you like golfing? Haha, it's fun. Wee, watch the ball go. Or are you like actually?
I'm a golfer.
You have your weighted.
So you have like your plastic
weighted staff.
I don't know what they're called.
Guys,
Fun fact about Adam.
I'm going golfing today. I'm gonna take my weighted staffs and throw the little ping pong ball over to that hole over there.
With my weighted staff.
With my weighted staff.
Loki, that's me.
No,
Adam would bring a weighted
I am
staff.
a golfer who cares about how I golf. So I kind of. Why are you getting sentimental?
You're a golfer who cares.
Golfer who cares.
All right.
It's not everyone.
Okay,
All right, who's next?
Next up is Sam.
Hey guys, I'm Sam. I am a math major. Pure math is way too much fun. Hopefully I can get a job. I also play the piano and euphonium. I'm in the band here at Bob Jones.
Overachiever.
Well...
You should
probably.
You should see him outside
Yeah.
his room. You don't.
It's sad but true.
Mark.
Oh yeah, no, I'm Mark. Hi.
Mark-
I'm a business admin major with a music minor. Renowned ginger. Sayer of things.
What does your poster on the door say?
Oh, ginger.
No. He's an actor of skullduggery.
I am, indubitably. Quite right. Yeah.
Oh yeah, by the way, me, Jack, and Mark are roommates, and 213 is our room. So if you want to know where to find us...
All right, who's next?
Alright, who's next? The Hobbit.
Alright, so I am Nathan. Come this winter, I will be a actuarial science major, meaning I am a nerd, but not quite as nerdy as Sam.
Yeah, he's bailing on the math degree.
For good reason, because I'm not insane. I am the resident debater of the dorm. I basically try to turn every conversation I'm in into an argument. In addition to that, I am also a massive Tolkien fanatic.
Nathan is my roommate. Nathan, me, Sam.
And somehow Sam hasn't killed me yet.
Yeah, we survive.
All right, now onto myself, I guess. My name is Asher. I will not drop the last name. If you know, you know. And yeah, I am a music major. So yeah,
With a voice proficiency. Is that what it is?
So voice principal instrument.
Principal.
But then,
there you go.
the thing I'm going
But he's
for,
really
the
here.
digital audio production certificate.
So he's the guy in charge of all the mics that we're using, which is 2.
You can hear us
thank you,
because
Asher.
Asher's nice to us.
Yeah, he's also the resident Serpentine, so we have to take that into account.
Serpentine?
Slytherin?
Slytherin, okay.
This isn't Ninjago, Nathan.
I don't do Harry Potter. It's Slytherin. I'm sorry.
Slytherin.
Yes,
Oh, boy.
Asher's our Slytherin.
Should we address his?
Is that your? Introduce yourself again.
Should we address his hoodie before we introduce him?
Oh.
I think that's
Well, now you've
necessary.
mentioned it, so the poor people who have nothing but audio have no idea what you're talking about. So you have.
But we can cut
Is
that.
that like Blue Moon? Isn't that?
Okay, well now it's the topic, so I'm going to describe it. I am wearing a blue hoodie. On the hoodie it says Mercer, Wisconsin, Big Loon, the Loon capital.
Even though the national bird of Minnesota is
National
a loon.
bird, huh?
Yeah.
My question.
State bird, maybe.
State bird, whatever.
My question was.
Y'all are in your own country.
Guys, I
See,
swear I'm smart.
I went up to the city of Mercer, And there were I saw 2 loons in a lake, but they live lake by lake. And they had a 10-foot statue of a loon.
That is a big loon.
That was a very big loon, and so I bought this hoodie there, and
The reason why his hoodie kind of confused me when I first saw it, though, is because the first thing I saw was the words "big loon," and immediately, whenever I see something on someone's shirt that just is words, I think it's referring to them.
I'm a big loon.
Big loon guy.
So if I wear my shirt that says Wisconsin, you think I'm self-identifying as Wisconsin?
I would think that you're from Wisconsin. I mean,
okay, actually that's fair. There you go. That makes more sense. I apologize.
But yeah, Mr. Blue Shirted Hoodie Guy.
What's your name?
Yeah, wait, you haven't said your name yet.
my name is Adam Boersma, son of Robert Boersma.
Full family lineage. So yeah, that's everybody. That's all of the regulars. So, a big thing about podcasts. By the way, this is Jack. I'm talking about the next part of the whatever we're going to be talking about is philosophy and why we do this and kind of how to conduct ourselves while doing this is kind of the main thing. The reason we're doing this is I think we all just it's really fun. Mm-hmm. Last time we did this, we just had so much fun together. We got to know each other a lot more, and just to have the recordings even are just so. Yes, for the next however so many minutes that I take up, I would ask that I don't get interrupted for the most part. If you guys have a really important thought, I guess you can chime in, but it's really, the way I'm doing this is really meant to kind of just be a devotional, and I just give it as a devotional. Okay, so the reason I want to do this is because we did our first recording session on a Saturday, and the next day we went over James 3, which talks about taming the tongue. And it couldn't have been more of a hey, just so you know. And it just felt like the Lord was putting on my heart that this is an important topic, and this is really it didn't feel like he was rebuking me for doing something like this, but I wouldn't be completely happy with how I conducted myself on the last recording session.
I don't think any of us
would. So, one of the things is that it wasn't that the Lord was telling me not to do it. I think the Lord was just conveying that, okay, you can do this. You have to go about it in the right way, though. And you have to do it with me in mind. And so, what I want to start with, I'm going to be reading quite a bit to start out with. So, I will be reading James 3 and Matthew 18. Yeah. It actually happened again this Sunday, too. Happened last Sunday with James 3, and then it happened this Sunday with Matthew chapter 12, verses 33 to 37, and it talks about, again, the tongue. And, they were in 2 different services, they were in 2 different, settings, and I was just okay, this is turning into more than just the podcast.
Right.
This is also something devotional. This is something that we do need to pay attention to. And this isn't just for the hearers. Obviously, if you're listening and this really touches your heart, I'm glad. And I'm glad that we can be an encouragement. That's what I hope we can do in this podcast. I really hope that what we're doing here isn't just for the, let's make a fun podcast. Let's have some also edifying conversations. Let's have
make
some
a good podcast.
Good podcast. Okay, so this is James 3, and I'm just going to read through it, and then I'm going to go straight to Matthew 12. James 3. Not many of you should become teachers, my brothers, for you know that we who teach will be judged with greater strictness. For we all stumble in many ways, and if anyone does not stumble in what he says, he is a perfect man, able also to bridle his whole body. If we put bits into the mouths of horses so that they obey us, we guide their whole bodies as well. Look at the ships also. Though they are so large and are driven by strong winds, they are guided by a very small rudder wherever the will of the pilot directs. So also the tongue is a small member, yet it boasts of great things. How great a forest is set ablaze by such a small fire. And the tongue is a fire, a world of unrighteousness. The tongue is set among our members, staining the whole body, setting on fire the entire course of life, and set on fire by hell. For every kind of beast and bird, of reptile and sea creature can be tamed, and has been tamed by mankind. But no human being can tame the tongue. It is a restless evil, full of deadly poison. With it we bless our Lord and Father, and with it we curse people who are made in the likeness of God. From the same mouth come blessing and cursing. My brothers, these things ought not to be so. Does a spring pour forth from the same opening both fresh and salt water? Can a fig tree, my brothers, bear olives, or a grapevine produce figs? Neither can a salt pond yield fresh water. Who is wise and understanding among you? By his good conduct, let him show his works in the meekness of wisdom. But if you have bitter jealousy and selfish ambition in your hearts, do not boast and be false to the truth. This is not the wisdom that comes down from above, but is earthly, unspiritual, demonic. For where jealousy and selfish ambition exist, there will be disorder and every vile practice. But the wisdom from above is first pure, then peaceable, then gentle, open to reason, full of mercy, good fruits, impartial and sincere. And a harvest of righteousness is sown in peace by those who make peace. That was James 3. Now turning to Matthew 12, verses 33 through 37. Either make the tree good and its fruit good, or make the tree bad and its fruit bad. For the tree is known by its fruit. You brood of vipers, how can you speak good when you are evil? For out of the abundance of the heart the mouth speaks. The good person out of his good treasure brings forth good, and the evil person out of his evil treasure brings forth evil. I tell you, in the day of judgment, people will give account for every careless word they speak. For by your words you will be justified, and by your words you will be condemned. It's a heavy verse. It's a heavy passage. And it charges us to be really careful, especially when we're putting it out there for people to see. I think this podcast can be such a good idea. This podcast can be such a blessing to people, even if it's just a blessing to one person. I think that's really good, and I hope we can be a blessing to multiple people. I'm not assuming that this is going to get a lot of followers at all, even if maybe it will someday. But
who knows? Let's be humble, do our best, and let it go from there.
God willing. Let's hope this keeps going. Honestly, that's the main thing. But I told myself in my notebook to talk about the podcast and the importance of being wise with your tongue. And today as well, we talked about words are symptoms, not the source. If the word was the source, you could say, well, I didn't mean it. In that passage that I just read, for out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. Whatever's in your heart will come out. And so whenever you say something by accident, you need to be searching your heart every time. And as people, as humans, no one's perfect. And it said, no human being can tame the tongue. As a pastor, as people, misspeaking is an occupational hazard. It's going to happen, but you need to search your heart when it does happen. Why are we less inhibited in what we say rather than what we do? Why do we think more about what we do rather than what comes out of our mouths? Words are cheap. You can say words without thinking about them. And that's dangerous, believe it or not. One of the things I thought today was I need to be more gracious to those I speak to. One of the verses that I've been kind of going over that I really like as a theme of our podcast, the line, giving grace to the hearers, It's in Ephesians 4:29. Let no corrupting talk come out of your mouths, but only such as is good for building up, as fits the occasion, that it may give grace to those who hear. That is just talking about your day-to-day life. That's just talking about how you talk in front of others. We need to give grace to those who hear. For some people, that may just be, oh, that person said something really nice today, and I really appreciate that. Or it could be, man, I was really annoying. I'm really glad they didn't lash out at me. I've been both ways. A big thing is to think about, okay, am I giving grace to those who hear, or am I tearing others down? Edification is a big word that I really like, that I would like to, not only in the podcast, but in life. I would like us to exude that. I'm turning to Romans 12:1 right now. This is going to be our last passage. I appeal to you, therefore, brothers, by the mercies of God, to present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to God, which is your spiritual worship. Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that by testing you may discern what is the will of God, what is good and acceptable and perfect. This is just a general thing for life. Every one of these things in the Bible can really circle back to the tongue. It can circle back to how you speak. And it's really interesting because there's this correlation between what you say and wisdom. Wisdom is a direct relationship to what you say. When you rebuke the wise, he does not respond in anger. And it's all throughout the Bible. Be different in how you talk. Say things that maybe people don't say anymore. Just a closing thought. I'm almost done. I'm not trying to scare you into having humanly fear of what you say, but to instill within you the fear or respect of the Lord, to be thoughtful with your words. And that is what I hope to be how we talk every day. Not just on the podcast, not just for all the hearers, all those followers that we get, but for each other, for that little conversation in the hallway, for the person who maybe is not having a great day. And yeah, I think giving grace to those who hear is what I want to live by. Well, anyways, here we are. So thank you for tuning in so far. Again, my name is Jack, and this is Smith 213 Podcast.
If you've made it this far, congratulations.
I assume they made it this far. They listened to the devotional part.
They better have listened.
I hope so. Maybe they skipped over the first. Maybe they skipped over the first.
On you.
Yeah, go back and listen to it. So my idea was a fandom segment. So as you probably could tell, we're a bunch of nerds in a room. Maybe except for Mark. Mark's less of a nerd, but he's still kind of.
This is a nerd school. I'm sorry. You kind of gotta be a nerd in order to come here.
This is true.
Whoa.
To Bob Jones University.
Even though they
See, Mark's more of a gym boy, though. He's a nerd for the gym.
Okay, they don't hate nerds. They just want you to.
He's a gym
Am I a gym
nerd.
boy? Gym
Are you a gym boy? A gym rat?
You're like,
I don't know if you're a gym rat.
He's a little bit of
I
a piano nerd.
I don't fit the standard convention.
That is true.
You can't put me in a box.
I don't think you can put any of us
He's
in
a piano
box.
man.
Nah, you can
That's-
definitely.
Mark
put him
is a
in box.
four-dimensional being.
He's a
freak out of it.
four-dimensional being. Aren't we all four-dimensional?
No?
Yes.
Wait,
No.
what are we all?
It depends on what the fourth dimension is.
I think pretty firmly 3.
If you're talking
Well,
about...
Yes, but I thought
I've seen theories that time is three-dimensional and space is one-dimensional.
That,
I have not read
Whoa.
them, but like,
I
our
kinda
understanding
wanna read
of reality is we have no idea what's going on.
I kind of want to read those theories. That actually
Look
sounds
it up.
really
Look it up. That's
in
what,
order to
yeah.
do that, you have to redefine dimension.
What I
No.
love is when scientists say, we're still learning about... What that just means is we have no idea what's going on. We're just going to act like we do and just say that we're learning.
Sometimes they're actually learning.
sometimes.
So okay, no, they are learning, but it doesn't make any difference until like 20, 30 years down the road when people actually figure out an application for that learning. For a long time, it seems like no one has any idea what's going on. Learning is slow.
Yeah, apparently Mark doesn't know what's going on. Anyway, we're all nerds in a room. I don't know why it went to scientists. Oh, wait, nerdies.
You're a little slow for being in a room.
Okay, fine. I'm not a smart nerd.
He's a Gryffindor nerd.
I never said I was a smart nerd. I am a Star Wars nerd, and I will. I'm a Star Wars nerd and I'm a Marvel nerd. I will say those two. I think the general consensus is Lord of the Rings. So
Sure,
we'll do that, and we'll start with me. So, because me, obviously.
The resident Gryffindor always being selfish. No, just kidding.
You could start by announcing your...
What we think you are, and then we go to
yes.
what you believe.
Okay.
Do you have?
I would say one of the Astari. One of the wizards.
Yo, that's crazy.
It goes with the Gryffindor vibe.
I mean,
it goes with the Gryffindor vibe.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
That's
a wizard would be
actually
a good guess.
fair.
So, you think I'm a wizard. Why?
It goes with the Gryffindor the same logic behind it, where everything that would make you a Gryffindor would make you a wizard in Lord of the Rings.
You're kind of like the one driving this podcast. You have that drive to like actually do stuff, and like that's kind of what the wizards do. They like actually get stuff done.
Main
Well,
character
Gandalf
energy.
vibes.
In fact,
Unless you're the blue wizard.
Okay, the wizards aren't like main characters though.
The way Jack recruited podcast members is he went to their doors and carved symbols.
I even had a sign on my door that said no admittance except party business, and he still came in, so...
He redefined party business.
Let it be known that I did not carve anything on anybody's door. Yeah, well, I thank you guys. I love being a wizard. What color would I be?
Ooh, what color was
We
it?
could just say blue. He just disappears and does nothing.
That's wild.
The thing is, though, is that when you say someone's a blue wizard from the Lord of the Rings, no one knows what that means.
Right.
And that's the irony of it, because no one knows anything about them, even in Lord of the Rings. Like, in Middle Earth, no one knows anything about them.
I don't know that much about the wizard colors either, but I would venture to say white.
Whoa.
Well, okay, so... you.
Which one?
Well,
Because that's a big difference.
Wait a second.
Here's the thing.
So,
Reiterate.
white does not with so
White-
many colors.
Yes. So Saruman, when he became evil, upgraded to many colors. White was... Yes. If you read the books, you would know this.
Okay,
Yes.
then why is he white?
Because the movie was lame.
Oh.
And then he goes on a whole rant about how like a
Lollipops.
white garment can be stained and white page overwritten and how white's lame.
The chromatic.
And then Gandalf comes back as Gandalf the White. Slaps him.
But does it have to be one? Does Jack have to be one of the colors of the actual Astari though, or can it be a different one? Because a different color
Jack
might fit
is
better.
lavender.
I don't know.
Because, yeah, there's Radagast the Brown,
The
obviously.
lavender wizard.
Like,
I wouldn't want to be the brown wizard.
I wouldn't. Like, do they have different meanings?
That denotes their rank. It's
Rank.
so
Okay.
Why are there two
oftentimes-
blue wizards?
Because they're on the same rank.
I guess.
So like everyone
There's two white
associates
wizards.
everyone associates the colors with the personality just naturally because that's what
I
they
was
see.
thinking.
But it has nothing to do with their personality. It has to do with where in the order they are. So Saruman is the head of the order and is.
So it
Saruman
does
White.
have to be one of those few colors.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Interesting.
So there is only 3
Radagast was the least at brown.
brown.
Saruman was white at the highest, and then he upgraded to many colors eventually, and then became evil. The two blue wizards and Gandalf, I would put Gandalf above the blue wizards, partly because of his prominence. It's unclear which one's more important,
Right.
higher ranking. Gandalf was... Now I'm going deep into the lore. But when he came over the sea and all the wizards got off the boat, Gandalf was the last one off, and he was like the oldest looking and the most haggard looking, but he was clearly the wisest and
Yeah.
most powerful, like hidden power.
Gandalf the Grey.
The way that
Okay.
Gandalf arrives is so
They all come on a
they
boat, basically.
all 5 wizards, Saruman, Radagast, Gandalf, and the 2 blue wizards come over the sea on a boat sent by the gods to aid the races of Middle Earth in their battle against
They didn't
Sauron.
even try.
I'm
They didn't even
assuming-
try to do that.
I'm assuming
I
it's
mean,
a lower.
Gandalf
So
was the only one
Gandalf
who
was the only
actually
one.
did.
Gandalf was the only one who stayed true to his mission. Saruman betrayed them for power. The 2 blue wizards, no one knows what happened, because after like a little bit, they and Saruman went all the way east, and only Saruman came back. So you gotta wonder what happened there. And Radagast became too enamored with the birds and beasts of the field, and Forsook is calling for them.
Okay. That's probably enough about me.
What do you think you are, though?
What do I think I
What
am?
do you think?
I didn't think that. I was actually going to put myself as whatever Aragorn is.
Numenor.
Numenorian. Is a
Okay.
Numenorean? Like a Numenor, like the people that live longer.
High-
Yeah, no, that's fair.
The high race.
That's kind of what I was
Yeah.
thinking.
Yeah.
I kind of think, like, no offense, but that fits better than Istari. Like,
I see it.
Those people are awesome.
I know, they carry swords.
Well, so do the orcs. I mean,
Wow, okay. They do carry pretty cool swords. All right. Yeah, I mean that's kind of who I would think I would be. Either that or a hobbit, honestly. I feel like I would love a hobbit life.
to Sam.
Don't ask me to keep.
To Sam, shall not pass.
All right,
to
what am I,
Sam.
guys?
Okay.
Who are you?
Sam.
You're Sam.
You are definitely an elf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? I would
know.
think he's an elf.
I don't know.
I'm some
mean,
kind of
like,
like mid-level elven scholar.
Yeah,
tucked away in a tower. I'm not a frontline. I'm not a
elf,
king.
Like the elf who's sitting
I'm
at
like
the
a-
table,
Yeah.
comprehending knowledge that is far beyond the mortals.
Yeah,
I can see that.
for sure.
Okay, math.
Pretty much. I'm just.
He's the one studying the architecture of all the lattices, of all the arches, and all of
Yeah,
the...
yeah.
He's calculating the draw weight on all the bows of history.
Those are the engineers. No, I'm pure fundamental theory of the universe. That's my job.
He's the elf.
He traveled over the sea a long time ago.
I've been here a while. Not done much.
He's the elf who discovered gravity.
Some lembas bread fell on my head.
What do you think you are? Or what were you going to say before? Because you disagree.
I didn't really have any, and I see we went to the scholar elf that's just locked away in a tower reading scrolls.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see
Also physique. I think I
Yeah.
kind of take the physique a little
Okay,
bit.
I will take that gladly.
You're a little
that.
skinnier.
Pointy ears really give it away.
Yeah. No, it's not that you're like
long,
fit.
flowing hair.
You're like you have like these really pointy ears. No, you actually have really round ears.
I do. I have very small ears. It's actually really weird.
Okay, so mid scholar wizard. Sorry, elf. Okay.
Yeah.
I would
take
say that.
for sure.
What were you thinking of?
That's what I was thinking. Like,
Okay.
Okay.
Can we jump to Adam real fast?
Sure, why not?
But if
Gollum.
Mark is next.
Adam is gone.
He has got a point.
Dude, like, I was struggling to think of what I was, but you're 100% right.
Yeah, no, Adam is
No.
gone.
He's two different races. He is high
He's
elf.
both personalities of Gollum.
He is high elf when he is talking in a serious conversation, and he's Gollum when
he's Gollum with the vocabulary of a high elf.
So yeah, that's Adam. We just like jumped across the
Yeah,
circle.
I'm sorry. It was so good. I couldn't hold it in anymore, and I had to go there.
Good for you. And Mark was like getting up and doing something. So,
All right.
Mark, what do we think Mark is? I'm thinking
He would just be a random person in Gondor.
no.
No,
I'm thinking dwarf.
Yeah, dwarf.
Dwarf?
Not for your physical stature, actually. Well, if you were like shorter,
If you were
Like-
shorter, then yes.
if we shrunk, if you kept your muscle mass, but we shrunk down your stature, I feel like that's what you would look
Yes.
like.
Yeah, probably.
He's like a musical
Okay, wait,
dwarf, though. He's not like some random minor.
A minstrel dwarf.
So he's an intimidating music dwarf.
So I'm like some line of royal family.
Yeah,
in the-
probably.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking he would be like that scene makes me think of Mark when they're kind of
A stocky rider of Rohan.
Charging down in slow motion with the sun.
yeah, but then the sun like at the it's like this is just another battle, but then the sun comes in. It's like that
Mark
was a
would
genius
fight
move.
with the most aura.
Like, yeah,
Aww.
like
Well, I took a BuzzFeed quiz.
Like you did last time.
You're always taking BuzzFeed
It
quizzes.
says I'm a human ranger.
wow. Okay.
Okay,
Ranger.
that's. I mean,
It's pretty bland.
Nah.
Yeah.
they're pretty pretty cool. But
The
like,
Numenorians.
right?
The Rangers are the Numenorians. What's left of
But it
them.
does say specifically human ranger.
Interesting.
Yeah, the Numenorians are human, but they're high.
They're just
they are.
They're not of us.
They're others.
The Numenorians are men.
Numenorians
They're just
aren't people,
high
too.
men. It's like the high elves versus just the regular elves.
Anyways, okay, moving on to Nathan. Do we think that matches? What do you think you were? What do you think you are? Not regarding that, not regarding us. What do you think?
Probably would have said dwarf.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Some because little obstinate, little
you're stocky.
standoffish.
Yeah, a
snarky.
little bit like that. All right,
This should be
Nathan?
easy.
moving on to Nathan Hobbit.
Yeah, you're a hobbit.
Thank you.
Yeah.
In both taste and wardrobe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
Bro, listens
you
to the
would
Celtic jigs. Like,
you'd be the person
he's the
that
definition of a hobbit.
you would be the person that would make all of the hobbits leave the shop.
Why wouldn't I be the gaffer? I'd be the grouchy old guy who does the work
Yeah.
garden.
You would.
Yes.
Look, he's even got hairy feet right now.
He's wearing slippers.
You would
Don't get
genuinely
hobbit
fit
slippers,
in the
please.
Shire.
Yeah, I'm definitely a hobbit.
Okay.
I wear the clothes. So I have
He's
said.
got the soundtrack.
I've got the soundtrack. Have said.
That's true.
I will never smoke, but if I ever did, it would be from a pipe. Because that's the coolest way to do it. Okay, Lord of the Rings character.
Lord of the Rings
Asher.
character for Asher.
Yes, what am I?
All right. I have a long shot.
I'm thinking. You go.
Okay.
Mouth of Sauron. No.
No, I wasn't thinking that.
Minus the city smashing Smaug.
Yeah, I can see it.
He could be a.
I was
Technically,
thinking.
that's Hobbit. not
Except
Lord
I
of the
don't
Rings,
hoard anything.
but That's true. That's
Except your good
Yeah,
looks.
but you like.
Ooh.
I was thinking more along the lines of an elf, actually.
I was thinking
A
human.
dark elf, maybe.
Interesting.
I would take
There,
Dark Elf.
so I could see him as a dark
No,
elf.
yeah.
So if you're
Why does he
familiar,
always
The-
get stereotyped as the evil person?
no, it's not necessarily evil.
the
So think of
joking
the dark
thing.
elves.
Oh boy.
There's only like
Are they the ones that became the orcs, essentially, or fathered the orcs?
No,
That's
no,
different
no,
people?
No, no,
Alright.
no, no, no.
Alright.
So
It's been a long time since I read
the
Silmarillion.
Silmarillion, there's one elf labeled as a dark elf, or he's an elf that lives off by himself in the woods, and he doesn't like anybody. He ends up actually kidnapping this elf lady to be his wife.
Real.
Oh.
But
There's a lot of kidnapping to be wives, honestly.
For seven
Middle
brides
Earth
for
love.
seven
yeah,
brothers.
it's just an elf that like sits off by himself and he's kind of dark in personality, and he
Okay.
Dark elf, I guess I could see. Are you introverted? I can't really tell.
Yes and no. I do need time to recharge by myself. It's just I can go a long time without by
Yeah.
myself recharge.
I feel like after a certain time, you just start acting crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have like 3 stages. You have like a normal phase. You have a acting weird phase, and then you have like a dead phase.
Yeah. That's a fair way to put it.
Yeah,
That's basically my entire thing.
Anyway, so
So yeah.
that question, I mean, I don't know. I feel like Dark Elf, like living by himself. I don't know if that necessarily
Well,
fits him.
yeah, and again,
It doesn't have
he's
to be a
he's
specific
hard-
character. Just
Yeah, it's just he's
general.
a hard one to place.
I am a character in of myself.
yeah, you're
Which
hard to
makes me
place.
more difficult to place as a specific species.
I mean, it makes you easier
feel
to
like-
place as a human because they can be like anything.
I don't really know where to put you. I mean,
I feel like
small
Smaug
kind
is
of
the
works.
closest.
That- yeah.
Aside from the hoarding stuff, that's the
Yeah.
closest we're gonna get.
Yeah.
And like I haven't seen him destroy any buildings yet.
I would.
Well, I mean,
I would.
Please don't
He's-
say that.
don't encourage him.
Arson.
Hey!
So I find destruction of property to be very relaxing. When there's
Therapeutic.
intent, of course. Yeah, very therapeutic. Like if something
Preach
can
it.
be destroyed in a tasteful manner,
Preach it.
I find it. I find
That's so real, though. Like,
Like
don't we all
good
love destroying
explosions.
stuff?
Yeah,
Good
kinda do.
explosions are food for my soul.
Yeah, so just to go back around the circle, to just go through everyone and just say, like, so far what we have: Jack, Gryffindor, Numenorian, Mark, Hufflepuff,
Royal
Dwarf?
musical dwarf.
musical dwarf.
Royal musical.
Royal musical dwarf.
Specific.
Sam Ravenclaw.
Absolutely.
Elf.
Elven
Mid-elf.
scholar.
Elfly scholar?
Elven scholar.
Elven scholar.
Let's just drop the adjectives and just go with the race. It'll
I
make
like
it
that.
easier on
That's
us.
fair. That's
Elf,
fair.
dwarf, Numenorian. Nathan,
Ravenclaw,
Ravenclaw,
Hobbit.
Asher, Slytherin,
Dragon.
I'm starting to see a pattern here.
You're welcome.
Hey, we'll wait until we get to the Ninjago section.
I wonder.
Okay,
Lastly,
and then Adam.
what was my house?
I think you were Ravenclaw.
Adam's.
Ravenclaw?
I think we settled on everything but Gryffindor, and I don't remember what we settled on
Did we
finally.
settle
I think
on
it was Hufflepuff.
Ravenclaw.
Did we
Yeah,
settle
it
on
was-
Slytherin?
Hufflepuff.
Gollum.
Okay, but Gollum would be a Hufflepuff.
Yeah. Smeagol.
Smeagol would be a
Smeagol's a Gollum. Smeagol's a
Gollum would be a
Hufflepuff.
Slytherin.
Okay, so that was kind of the end of that segment.
We could have the sound effect. Now, on to our next segment.
You have to use that exact.
Here, let's all do it at the same. On to the next segment.
Love it though.
Okay, anyway. This next subject is brought to us by our very own Nathan, our very own resident Hobbit.
Controversialist.
Controversialist, debater, and argumentative person.
Argumentator.
I'm honored.
Argumentator.
We have a segment of dumb debates, hot takes, and some stuff that may get you heated. Let's.
This isn't dumb. This is very important.
Okay.
No.
That's just what the
Well,
segment's
it's a hot take.
It's a hot take, that's for sure.
When-
Okay. Nathan, please tell me when the earliest time to set up a Christmas tree is. Or to start.
What's the earliest
time-
appropriate time to celebrate Christmas?
Yes.
The earliest time you can. So, to be clear, I will say Christmas music's okay all year around, but when it comes to like visibly
The
being
prologue
festive,
is a hot take.
when it comes to being visibly festive, the earliest you can possibly do it is July.
Pause. You can't just make that disclaimer about
It's
Christmas
not a
music.
disclaimer. I'm just saying that.
Yeah, that can't be the prologue with no support. Like, that's not an introduction. That's an essay.
Okay, wait.
Okay,
We'll-
fine.
I
We'll
could
drop
first-
the music part. Okay. We'll just address the
Okay.
physical manifestations of Christmas festivity.
Can you define physical manifestation?
Physical manifestation.
What is this, a theological discussion?
Ho, ho, ho.
Okay, explain what the physical manifestations of Christmas festivities is.
So this idea isn't original to me, but if you think about it, so at the end of December, people are still starting to take their stuff down. January, you wait till the middle of January, people are just thinking you're lazy. If you have it up past that, people think there's something wrong with you and you're going to get the HOA called on you. But as soon as July hits, you start putting up Christmas decorations, everyone's going to think, man, that guy has Christmas spirit. There might be something wrong with him, but they'll at least think that you are a Christmas enthusiast. If you do it in June, though, it's the magic line between June and July. Once that half a year passes, if you have it up in June, like you haven't taken it down that whole time, there's something wrong with you. You're just so lazy.
Let me ask you a question. What do you think of when you think of the month July?
America.
The 4th.
Yeah, so.
Say more things. I want to keep it going.
Okay, well.
Summer.
I'm not saying.
Summer.
Hot dogs.
That was what I was looking for.
okay.
The one thing you think of when you think of July is summer, especially to us Midwesterners.
Right.
To say that you can start setting up for Christmas.
So I'm not saying
In
that I
July.
would do this personally, but I wouldn't hold it against someone who does.
See, I wouldn't necessarily put it against anybody. I just think they're weird.
Right, like excessively.
Excessively
I'm like-
weird.
Leaning way too far into the materialistic side of Christmas. Like, it's not that deep. Or it's deeper than that.
Yeah, I have trouble. Okay, so let me explain where I'm coming from. I'm from Minnesota, so
You only have
we
sunshine.
only have sunshine for about 3 months of the year, and then the rest is just
snow.
So to say that you want to start setting up for Christmas in July, you're already cutting out.
It's warm and sunny and not winter.
Exactly. You're cutting out the 2 months of your regular like summertime, and you're already preparing for the 8 feet of snow you're gonna get. Like that just seems counterintuitive.
How do you anticipate winter so hard when it's like 90% of the year?
Exactly. And okay, don't get me wrong, I don't miss it yet, but I will miss snow. I will miss the cold a little bit. Okay, once like Halloween's done, Thanksgiving is a great thing, but I think we can all agree it's a precursor. It's a precursor to Christmas.
The week of Thanksgiving should not be corrupted by Christmas.
It is the Christmas Eve of Christmas.
It's the Christmas Eve.
It's the holiday season Eve.
It's like I don't know.
I would argue that Thanksgiving.
Yes,
We're
it's the
thankful
kickoff.
for everything we have
Kickoff.
before we get more stuff.
Thanksgiving is like I love Thanksgiving, but
In our society, Thanksgiving is essentially the transition between fall and winter.
And
That's kind of
you have Thanksgiving on Thursday and you have Black Friday and you're immediately thinking about Christmas.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, and that's my point is that's wrong. We should
Interesting.
We should be more serious about Thanksgiving.
I mean, we should be way more serious about Christmas too.
I completely agree on both those counts. But the problem with Thanksgiving, as far as our culture, is that we've taken God out of the picture, and so there's no one to be thankful for. And so that's why we're changing the name to National Turkey Day.
Wait,
We're changing it?
I think we did.
Well, I'm not.
Or at least the media
Well,
started
That doesn't
to.
sound
The
like
media
something
started.
Trump
National
would go
Turkey
for.
Day?
Trump would
it's-
not go for it.
No,
but
I know
other
Trump
media
but
would.
some of the media is starting to push it, and it
That's
started
dumb.
to become a thing.
That's dumb.
I don't know if it still
Yeah.
is, but I mean, the very idea of Thanksgiving is that you're giving thanks to someone, and it's implied that someone is God. So you have to take God out of the picture somehow. So let's just turn it to the day of eating turkey.
That's lame.
That's a lot worse than lame.
That's a really
anti-biblical.
That's anti-biblical.
Yeah.
It's
Or anti-God.
Yeah.
Anti-God.
So
Dude, we need to like boost Thanksgiving.
bring back Thanksgiving.
So what you're saying is we can't listen to Christmas music. We gotta like come up with Thanksgiving music.
Here. Let me.
No,
let me
not
How many thankful people come, and what else?
Wait.
No, thank we
I
all
know.
are God.
Sleigh Ride? I think Sleigh Ride is
No, it's Jingle Bells.
Jingle Bells is a Thanksgiving song.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
That's amazing.
I'm pretty sure it's been around.
See, okay.
for-
No, wait,
That's like-
explain
that's-
Jingle Bells as a Thanksgiving song. Now I'm curious.
I just know it's a Thanksgiving song.
Yeah, I don't know
I don't know why.
Just
I just know it is.
Yeah.
We just gotta accept these things.
That's like the traditional Christmas trivia that you're always asked is, what Christmas song was originally a Thanksgiving carol? And then you're supposed to say Jingle Bells. It's like one of those questions up there with how many gifts were given in the 12 days of Christmas that I still don't know. And I've been asked this question I don't know how many times in my life, and I still don't remember the number. But
So, Jingle
According
Bells,
to-
according to the AI overview of Google,
thank you, Gemini.
thank you, Gemini, Jingle Bells is often considered a Thanksgiving song because it was originally written in 1857 to be performed at a Thanksgiving service and was inspired by sleigh races that were popular in the fall. The song's original title was One Horse Open Sleigh, and its lyrics describe winter sleigh riding rather than Christmas. It became associated with Christmas when it was performed again a month later, and its association with the December holiday grew over time. Interesting.
Want to sing Jingle Bells?
Not really.
Okay.
I'll sing it with you.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Hey!
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride one-horse open sleigh.
Hey!
And Mark is dead.
Yeah, I think we harmed Mark just like on a fundamental level. Bro's core
bunch of
spirit
music
is
nerds.
weird.
There was, yeah, that was bad.
You were singing in 2 different keys.
Singing in 2 different
3
keys.
different keys.
And 3 different
Polyphonic
meters.
Jingle Bells.
I started singing like jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Yeah,
Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Like,
rapping
jingle
jingle
bells, jingle
Polyrhythmic
bells.
bar talk jingle bells.
Polyrhythmic Bartok Jingle Bells.
I sang a version of like something like that. for
Yeah.
the choir once.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. I once sang in high school I once sang a song in high school with my mixed ensemble that was Jingle Bells, but the Nutcracker. So it was a Jingle Bells medley of all of the tunes of Nutcracker. So it was
you just-
jingly jingle, jingle bells, jingly jingle, jingle bells.
Who wrote
Oh,
this?
what fun it is to ride! Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh! A one-horse open sleigh! Hey! And then there
It's
was
actually really impressive.
there was like, hello.
I've decided to do good nights with a bonking stick now.
Oh wow.
The bonking stick.
Is this the podcast?
Please
Yeah,
don't
this is
hit
the
the
podcast.
podcast.
What are we talking
What
about?
would you like to say? We are actually talking about how early is too early.
Yeah, this
to
heathen
celebrate
says it's
Christmas.
July.
No.
To celebrate Christmas?
To celebrate Christmas.
To celebrate the incarnation of Jesus Christ, you should not only can, but you should celebrate it year round.
Okay, but our general
Yes.
society
The
celebration of
general
Christmas.
Christmas stuff,
Setting the physical
Christmas
manifestation of Christmas festivities.
the Christmas decorations and all that decor stuff doesn't need to be in stores right now, I think. But
So
I don't mind.
You think
I think it kind of gets people in their kind of Scrooge vibe a little early if you play Christmas music out loud this early. But like, I'll listen to it myself. I think people. Here's my general take on it: is people get too up in arms about it in both ways.
Yeah.
People are
Okay,
like,
yeah.
you have to be able to celebrate Christmas year round. And then there's other stuff where like, you can't celebrate until after Thanksgiving. I'm a purist, they call themselves. I don't listen to Christmas music until after Thanksgiving. And then they all start fighting about it, and I'm like,
I
Or
think
you
that's
could
just
not
funny.
fight
Or
and
you
think
could just,
about
like-
Jesus.
Or you could
I
just,
take
like,
it as a
not care
funny.
about it.
I take it as a funny like conversation,
Yeah.
personally,
like
because it's so
a serious-
stupid.
yeah,
that
it's not
in my
like
mind, it's
serious.
so
I think
stupid
we
that it
can all
doesn't.
agree that in reality,
It doesn't really matter.
it really does not matter.
No.
Exactly. That's
There
my
are
point.
there are
That's my
higher
point.
things to be concerned.
When
of.
people are like, so when do you start listening to Christmas music? It's like, I don't keep track.
Christmas. Yeah.
I don't,
Whenever I feel
don't
like
keep
it.
track.
Yeah, whenever I feel like it. This is our second Micah in leadership on this hall.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, to the
yeah.
listeners.
Dude,
No.
Okay,
We're not
he's
going
gone now. So yeah, we have 2 Micahs in authority. All right.
And so many more. Bob Jones is
many
full of
more.
Micahs. Like,
I
if
think
you
there
want to
are
get the
13
attention of a
Micahs?
group of guys that are just walking,
Just yell,
Micah,
"Micah!"
and like chances are one of them will turn around.
Brewster, Chapman, Shelton. Why am I listing names?
Let's see. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That's counting.
That's
See. Okay, there's
like
temporary
9% of the-
intercollegiate athletics. Okay, I don't know what that is. 20. We'll say 20. And there's a
Should see how
faculty
many-
Micah. There's a faculty Micah.
Should see how many Nathan and Nathaniels there are. There's quite a few. Part of that's because it's including staff and faculty, but
I have to say, we like 7 to 8% of our student body is named Micah.
70%?
7 to 8.
Oh.
I mean, if it's 20 out of 3,000, that's about
careful.
6%.
26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. Oh my goodness, there are
Nathans?
38 Nathans and
Slash
Nathaniels.
wow. And why are we paying attention
That
to the
is-
Micahs?
Yeah.
We got
Well,
38
Micahs are allowed.
Okay, but like everyone knows like
Minority.
7 Micahs at least.
true.
I guess the Micahs are just.
Like, I don't know as
You know what?
many
Hold up.
Nathans.
Now, okay, we did Nathan. Let's do it with the rest of us. How many?
There's
Nathans are
only
there?
2 Ashers.
How many
or 3 Ashers?
How many Ashers are there?
I think one is an academy student and the other is in your choir, Jack.
Yeah, Asher Schlichting.
Nice.
All right, do we have one more thing we could talk about?
I want to know how
Closing
many
remark.
Sams there are.
Does anybody have like a really crazy thing that's happening this week?
I mean, other than just regular.
You got artist series.
Adam has a story.
Adam's going Gollum mode with this story. I think we need to hear this.
Precious has a story.
Let's have Sam say his crazy thing that's happening this week, and then Adam tell his story.
All right, so I'm from Wisconsin, and in high school I was part of an online school. So I schooled at home, but I was not homeschooled.
I don't think that's how that works.
No, it really is. I was enrolled in a private school, and because we did not, it was an online school. There was no facilities to pay for, no buses, no janitorial staff, any of that stuff. So they have a lot of money to spend on us. Paid for my music lessons, instrument rental, like all that. It was amazing. They also essentially paid for our senior class to go to Israel. So I went to Israel. I did a 10-day tour of Israel in May. One of the best weeks of my life. It was amazing. You need to go. Go to Israel, please. The principal of the school, he and his wife were on the trip, and they are wonderful people. We had so much fun with them. They are just super great. So like we like each other a lot as a group. It's just we have a lot of fun. The principal and his wife are here in town this week at Bob Jones for the Christian school recruitment thing. I don't remember exactly what it's called.
Yes.
But tomorrow night, Monday night, I am getting dinner with them.
Wow.
Fun.
Yeah.
At the DC or no?
I think they're taking us out to dinner. There's another couple students from AOE here who might also be going. I'm not sure on that, but I get to hang out with these awesome people, like completely randomly.
That's so funny.
That's cool.
I just got a meal tonight with me and all the people that I like graduated with, went to high school with,
Nice.
and like that are here.
Right.
And because my principal is in town, and he bought us all Chipotle.
Wow.
That's
And-
a vibe, yeah.
From my graduating class, of people who are here at Bob Jones, it's just me and one other person from the trip.
Okay. Adam has a story.
Adam has a story.
Yes, I have a story.
Let's go.
It's a personal story, but it's still something that happened around here. And it's crazy. So let me tell you my tale of woe.
Oh.
Whoa.
Well,
Continue.
I appreciate that. Okay, so you all know grammar, right?
Yeah.
No.
Grammar class, EN 101.
Well, I didn't have that, but like in
Yeah, what's that like?
first through 12th, I had English, I had writing and grammar every year.
We know the grammar setting. So I had a grammar assignment.
Yes. As one does.
As one does. And it was due on Friday. Friday's a great day to have stuff due, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't lie. Now, this was a very special Friday, though. It was this last Friday because this weekend, me and some of the other guys from my society were going to an outreach in the wilds. And we were going to be kitchen crew. So it's pretty much cooking all day, which was awesome and painful at the same time. Like college.
That's real.
So, but effectively, there was no time to do homework. And it was kind of too late to do the homework then anyways, so I had been cramming all week long, getting the homework in ahead of time so that I could not worry about doing homework on the weekend. And so by the time this Friday came around, I was very tired. You see the setup here. I'm tired, I'm beat, I want to sleep. And Friday comes around, and my plan was I got grammar class, gonna turn in that paper only, remember I said that, assignment, and then I think I had history before that, and then I'm gonna sleep, or I have to pack still. I haven't packed yet, because I'm doing homework. So it's like, I have all day, I can pack, and then I'll get a little extra sleep, and I'll be ready for the weekend. That morning, that precious grammar assignment was nowhere to be found. And so I come into grammar class empty-handed. And it was a real shame, too. I had the most beautiful sentences on that thing.
It had a subject.
C-spot, run.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but anywho, so I couldn't turn it in. Now, it was worse because it was a paper only, no Canvas submission. Yeah. And so it was late. There was nothing to do for it. And, of course, we also went over it in class, so I couldn't just turn it in later. because we had now gone over it. So I knew all the answers because I apparently have a photographic memory. And so I had to completely redo it. I'm like, oh, shoot. And of course, you know how it works. Every day that it's late is another however many points off of it till it's eventually dead. And so
And this was a Friday.
Huh?
And it was a Friday, so you were about to hit a weekend.
And it was a Friday, and I was about to leave all week. So I was like, okay, goodbye, sleep. Hello, grammar. And
But
I
you stopped at 1 o'clock, because you stopped at 1 o'clock, right?
No. I spent all day doing that grammar assignment. And by the time I was done with that, which it shouldn't have taken that long, but if you remember, I'm sleep deprived at this point, so I spent all day doing that grammar assignment. And by the time I'm done, it's like 10 minutes to departure. I have not put a single piece of clothes in my suitcase. So I throw some clothes into my suitcase, grab my backpack, shove the grammar assignment in my pocket, and bolt out to my car. Run over to Rodenhaver Auditorium to meet with the other guys. I open up the car. I'm like, all right, guys, put your stuff in. I reach my hand into my pocket and thinking, I'm gonna take this grammar assignment to that building right over there, turn it in, it'll be great. Reach it in, it's not there. What? And so there I stand, no sleep. And as it happens, I was also severely underpacked. I had no pillow, I had no blanket, I had no toothbrush, I had no soap. I was
Oh, no.
And my grammar assignment was late.
And your redone grammar assignment's gone.
Which also had beautiful sentences on it.
They
were beautiful.
They had 2 prepositions per sentence.
Adam, no.
And so then I left for the weekend. I was gone. Days ticked by. They were great days, by the way. I had plenty of kitchen work to do. I wasn't worried about the grammar assignment. Thank you, God, for getting that off my mind. But then I come back here, and so then just today when I come back, again I'm thinking, oh, I'm so tired. I would love to sleep. Hello, grammar!
Oh, dude.
I'm so sorry, guys.
So now I have my 3rd grammar assignment sitting safely in my grammar folder this time, due to be turned in tomorrow.
See,
maybe to get a C.
watch what happens though. You're gonna find your original piece of paper.
Yeah. After I turn in this 3rd one.
You're going to get to class and find the original one.
So moving forward, right? Type it up instead of writing it out.
I can't.
Save it as
it had to be printed out and done by hand.
And then it had to be handwritten.
Yes, and hand turned in.
Handwrite it, scan it, save it as a file. So if you lose it, you can copy down the same answers. They're still your answers.
I have a digital copy of this 3rd one.
Good.
Very good.
Oh man.
And that's your lesson of the day, my dear college.
Don't
my fellow
lose
freshmen
your
listening.
assignments.
Make digital copies, even if it's a handwritten
Get enough
assignment.
sleep so that you don't lose your assignments.
Okay.
Okay, let's pray and
Let's wrap it up.
Yeah, let's wrap it up. All right. Oh, dear God, thank you so much for this time together. Thank you for the blessing you have given us, and hopefully given the hearers, that you have maybe brought along this recording. I pray that you maybe have brought a smile to their face today. With the stories that we told, with the conversations we had, with the devotional we had at the beginning. I pray that you would just keep blessing us, help us to have a wonderful week, and I pray that we can do this again next week. And I pray that you would give Mark some wisdom as he closes us out this week. And thank you for a great first episode. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
I don't know about wisdom, but I've prepared a haiku.
A haiku?
Haikus are peak.
I love haikus.
You prepared the haiku, or chat prepared the haiku?
It was a joint effort.
Joint effort. I love it.
It's a sort of homage to this dorm of ours. So here we go.
All right, here we go.
Moisture eats the rug. Smith 213 yet records. Hostage of black mold. Thank you.
And that is Smith 213, the podcast that you did not ask for. Thank you for listening.
Yahoo!